Well, it's a good thing I bought this new hard shell luggage. So much for it being new, but came back from our trip with these two huge puncture holes. And they're pretty forceful. They didn't actually penetrate, but whatever it was, you can see it's stuck in, and then something had to be forced back out because this is punctured out. And this is completely broken and chipped, but the liner is still there, so nothing actually went inside the case. But that would have been a huge tear or gouge if this were just fabric. That is for sure. I mean, this is tough plastic, and something circular and about an inch apart stabbed right in there and then broke back out. Protected whatever was in here, but blah. Well, I am out for another fairly quick walk here while I have a little bit of time. Today is crazy. It is definitely Monday, and it is a Monday after a holiday. Woke up about 9:30, was just kind of laying there checking email in bed, and the phone pretty much hasn't stopped since. Had a 10 o'clock phone meeting with somebody for YouTube tips as a result of my conference talk I gave, and she wasn't even in the class, one of her employees was. I expect those calls to start becoming a little more frequent. I've had one website job that I'm in the middle of from it, and her call about the YouTube section of it, but I was talking to another planner, and that was part of the organization of the conference, and I said, I haven't had anybody call, haven't had anyone email that even talked to me after the class. I stayed there for about 10 minutes talking to people and collecting cards and getting info and all that kind of stuff, that they were interested, needed some help, blah, blah, blah. Nobody. And I haven't even had an uptick in traffic to the website. I'm like, I really expected more out of this. And she says, well, some people had a lot of weddings as soon as they got back. And then, of course, last week we had Thanksgiving. And this month it's going to be busy for Christmas. People doing a lot of personal stuff. So she said, give it some time. I don't know. I'm just kind of person that gets stuff done as soon as possible. And I guess I'm kind of weird that way. But yeah, it's been really dead as far as response. So that was very surprising. But today, got another couple meetings this afternoon, one on the phone, and then I got a network meeting for the ABC organization. It's the first one that I'll have been to in, I think, 3 or 4 months, just because of scheduling conflicts, and it's the first one after the conference. And it's actually at a venue I've never been to before, down in, where is it? I think it's in St. Pete. It's about an hour away. So I got to take off for that somewhere around 5:30. And I don't even know what the speaker is for it. I didn't look because this one's free for me. It's kind of like the frequent meal thing, where if you go to 5, you get a little punch card and they give you one free. And I'm due for my free one. I've been due for it for the last few meetings, but just haven't been able to go. So I haven't even looked to see what tonight's is, but it should be cool because this is the first one in a long time where it's been a dinner meeting. They have two kinds. You can either go for the dinner, which is usually 6:30 to 8:30 like tonight, or you can go for the lunches, and those are usually 11:30 to 1:30. And the lunches, not as good. Usually they don't have very interesting speakers, or don't have any at all. They're usually very small turnouts, 20, 25 people tops. So you're seeing the same people, anyway, so there isn't much networking value. And it still costs $30. The dinners are only $30, $35. You don't get as good food. So the lunches, I don't know, they need to get away from them. They do them because they're easy, because it's easy to organize it, and it's easier for some of the vendors to get there and donate the stuff. But it just doesn't work. You have other organizations like NACE, and they only do dinners, And there's a damn good reason why. And they have turnouts of 150, 200 people. So it's day and night. I really think the ABC organizers are shooting themselves in the foot by constantly doing so many easier lunch meetings. So, should be good tonight. Man, I don't even remember the last dinner one for ABC I went to. It's probably been close to a year. I mean, I think they've had a couple, but I haven't been able to go to them. But it's been a long time. Should be every month. There's just really no excuse. So anyway, got a whole bunch of stuff to do this afternoon. Just not so much catching up because I had got everything I needed to get done. I do need to shoot a cigar video though because I won't have any time tonight. As soon as I get back from the networking meeting, I've got another phone meeting. I got to email him to push it back because I made it for 8, not thinking I won't even be out of the ABC meeting by then. So, just got out of the shower. It's nice and cool today. It's awesome. It's in the 60s, overcast. So I'm not even going to break a sweat out here, even though I'm moving at a good pace, just getting the heart rate up. But this is beautiful weather for exercise. Oh, I hate it when I come home and I'm drenched. There was somebody at the door while I was in the shower. I thought it was the mail or FedEx or UPS, but nope, mail's not here yet, and no notices on the door, nothing on the porch. So it's probably just some stupid salesperson. Man, 'tis the season for spam, even in person. I was out here, I think the last time or the time before that, on a walk here, and I'm just walking down the sidewalk just like this. I just put down the phone, and 2 Bible bangers pull up, 100-year-old ladies. Jesus will save you. Take our pamphlet. Come to our church. Really? You actually think you're going to change somebody's views on religion by stopping in the middle of the street and handing a piece of paper? Seriously? That's the kind of people you want in your organization? The people that are stupid enough to be susceptible to that kind of thing? Oh, wow, a piece of paper, and it's got some words on it. Oh, all of a sudden I believe what you believe. Yeah, that's great. That's a smart group of people there. Woo, man, I'll tell you. Good luck with that, guys. Well, I think it's time to mow the lawn. Weeds are getting a little tall here. Should be the last time I have to do it for the winter. And while we're gone, we had huge storms come through, part of that big system that pretty much hit most of the country. Got a lot of big branches down, so I'll take care of those, put them in the trash, get this knocked down. There we go. Much better. Well, I'm here, and I'm kind of second guessing if I got the right place and time, because it's a painting store. I misread it. I thought the title said pairing with a twist, but it's painting with a twist. I drove by it. I'm in the back parking lot now. I drove by the front, and there's just a few people in there painting. So it's not the typical dinner and speaker thing, that's for sure. So I don't know. I'm going to go in and see what's going on. Well, I did have the right place. We're going to be painting.
We have air conditioning in our camper, so we hang out. If you saw the photos, my husband has a great.
Well, let's see how they came out.
Right, I like your glass ornament. That's fancy.
Ran out of white.
I like your creative one. Oh, how cool.
Yeah. I like your leaves.
Oh, thank you. That's the only part that turned out.
It came out great. Stacey, yours are
that's
awesome.
mine.
Oh, thank you.
So, needless to say, that meeting was not what I expected. I totally misread that invite. I thought it was pairing and it said painting. I don't know if I would have gone to it if I would have known what it is, but I might have, and I might have brought the wife because she loves painting. I'd never done it before, and it's really freaking frustrating to me. Now I know why I was never interested in it. But it was a fun little meeting. But that's the problem. It was a little meeting. There were, I don't know, 10, 11 people there. I knew them all, of course. Zero networking. At least it was free. That's all I can say. So, you know, what are you going to do? I'll pay more attention to the next one. And this explains why I didn't notice what the speaker was. There wasn't a speaker. It was just a painting class and, you know, some finger food. So, anyway, it's 8:40. I got a business call to return, and I'll just talk to him while I'm in the car here. That's one nice thing about this car. It's got some awesome multimedia and Bluetooth stuff. My dad just got a new Cadillac. Nice car, Dad. But GM just doesn't do their Bluetooth right. You know, with this, I just plug the phone in, you pair it, and it works completely normally as a phone. Gets your contact list. You know, it's just like working with Siri. Plus, you can play any audio through the radio at any time. You know, I could even watch a movie. It's illegal, but you can physically do it. You can stream, you know, internet radio. You can play any MP3s, whatever you want. There's no problem. Not so with the Cadillac, and that just kind of blows my mind. Plus, all the Cadillac stuff, all the menus are voice controlled. It's not easy. It's not intuitive. I had to break out the manual and just try to figure out how to do it. The average Cadillac consumer, believe me, no freaking way are they figuring that out. That's a trip to the dealer. But the Kia, easy as pie, man. Couple button pushes, nice menu prompts on the big radio screen. And this is a base model. This is nothing special. So, foreign cars seem to get that right. All right, anyway, time to go home. I will see you guys tomorrow.